All right, birthday, Howard, birthday, Hoshai, birthday, Howard, birthday, Hoshai, California, how about you, Hoshai, about you, Hokakadash, give honor to the elder apostle, great Moses, rule world, sincere citation, and asking the preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth to the fear and power, how about you, Hoshai, the hope of the elect, salutation to the Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the nations, that believe in the name of Yahweh, Bashan, Hoshai, shalom to the sister and family that's tuning to the gospel preached around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and those who line descendants go back to the 12 tribes of Israel, due to the gathering of the nation. All right, my heart call from the CMS LA camp. All right, in the Empire branch. And this is going to be on pray that your flight be not in the winter. All right, and it's alluding to the whole polar vortex that's hitting the state of Texas and other states, all right, in that vicinity, in that latitude areas, all right. This would be like Oklahoma, the Kentucky, all them states, Illinois, Ohio, are being hit with this not solar tilapia, with this winter storm, all right, snowstorm. Everything's freezing up, all right. They just put in Texas winter storm, and you can just see that millions of people are without power, all right. People pipe bust open due to the freezing, okay. People's houses are being flooded from the busted pipe. People without electricity, people are freezing, dog frozen to death. You got a dude that was found in his car frozen, all right, because the severity of the cold, all right, because they're below zero out there, okay. And then there's another winter storm coming, alright, because it started like Monday, and there's another one coming. And the one that's going on right now is supposed to be for a week long. It's their bird pipe and power outage in battered Texas. It's there's millions without power, 21 dead as ferocious winter weather sweep U.S. Basically, people's houses inside the house are freezing, all right? They don't have no power to stay warm, all right? People dying in their cars, trying to run the car to stay warm, but dying from poisoning, all right? Carbon monoxide, all right? So that's what's been going on. Yeah, this is how about y'all try that doing this, all right? And now, what is a vortex? So I found this. It said, what is a polar vortex? All right, because these are not regular snowstorms or freezing cold weather at hilly state. Okay, this is how really cold it is up in the North Pole. All right, what they call the Arctic air. So right here you see on the screen, say what is the polar vortex? The polar vortex is a large area of cold air high up in the atmosphere. It's normally thin above the North Pole. All right, and show you a diagram or a drawing. All right, and the jet stream keep that Arctic air up the North Pole. A chunk of the polar vortex sometimes slide down toward the U.S. This helps funnel bitterly cold Arctic air over the central eastern U.S. All right, and that's why you see California and I think Oregon and pretty much Florida are pretty much unaffected. All right, because we're not in that area of the polar vortex shift, all right, and that's when the jet stream you would think collapse or falling down, and so that Arctic air is shifted over the majority of the United States. Okay, as you can see on the right, so that's what's been going on. This is all how about you know outside that's bringing this. All right, I got a scripture. Most High is dramatic. Okay, it's Matthew 24 and 20. It said, "But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day." All right, and these are the signs to look for, or things that can take place before your house shall come back. All right, and especially started from verse 3. All right, when the disciple inquiring when your house child was coming back. It said, "As he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? And of the end of the world?" So what should be the signs of thy coming? What are the signs to look out for to know that you're coming? In how shy you can see in red a list of things to look out for to know that he's coming back. Alright, rumors of war, earthquake, pestilences, famine, all these things are taking place. So we know we're in the latter time. We know we're in the end time. Alright, the end of an age, as they say in Second Ezra chapter 6. Alright. So Esau is in the world and Jacob the beginning of his fall. So this is the end that it's talking about. The end of this world. Edom, the so-called white man world. Alright, so all these things are taking place to show that we're at the end of this Edom rulership with his kingdom. Okay. So all these are little things, and then verse 20, read it again. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, nor neither on the Sabbath day. All right, and you can see it's very cold out there. All right, and out here in the majority of the United States. Okay. Alright, due to this polar vortex that it's called Winter Storm Uri. Alright. That's good for you people, because you people, hold on, let me get this first. Isaiah. That's pretty bad. That was Isaiah 29. Yeah, Isaiah 29 is this. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh shall shine the host with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest. Alright, it's called the winter storm. Alright, it's called the winter storm. Okay, let's go with that. Winter storm Uri. Alright, let's see right here at the top. It's a winter storm. So Yahweh shall shine is visiting this place. Alright, so it'll be the storm, a winter storm. Alright, let's see what the Uri means. God is my light, or Yahweh is my light. It's Yahweh a war. Or is they a warrior? I mean, that's how it's my light. All right, it's a short version of Uriah. All right, which is basically a warrior. All right, which means how is my light? A warrior's light, and Yah is short for Yahweh. All right. Basically, this is for the elect. All right. He can be the light for us. All right. In these troubling times. All right. Like it says, Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be bigger than the Lord. How about shall shine a host with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. All right. Those places being visited via a winter storm. Okay. Another scripture you get, because a lot of these people fleeing other states, mainly California, to go down there. All right, she's fleeing California because of the taxes, the governor, the Democrats. But hey, you went down the winter season, you was being safe. All right, but you got met by a bear. At a bare metal. Let's try this other one. Oh, there it is. I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was in Apocrypha. Old Testament. Amos 5 and 9. What is it? 19. Amos 5 and 19, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and laid his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Alright? So you thinking you safe, you good. But nope, you got bit by windstorm. Alright? Now you're gonna have to deal with the no electricity, being freezing cold, alright, water running all over the house, the busted pipe, alright, that's a serpent that bit you, basically, okay. So that's pretty much it. I didn't want to make the video too long, just covering, it's winter storm, alright, and it's ironic. I always look at it as, it's just being basically mocking, alright. Pray that your flight be not in the winter, alright, Matthew 24:20. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winters, not on the Sabbath day, alright. I always thought that was, how about saying I was trying to mock it, alright. Hey, sure enough, there is a winter storm. And these people gotta make flights. Alright, that's the word flight real quick. It is Fruga. It's they fleeing in a damp escape flight. Alright. Hey, how about y'all? So I was mocking you people. Alright. So that's pretty much it So with that, shalom.